What's going on, guys? Today's video is super exciting. Liz is on her way over here. She's grabbing her paddles, but we are going kayaking on this beautiful lake. It's very foggy today. We're gonna get after some largemouth. There's some pike in here as well, but the main goal of today is to get after some quality largemouth bass. Starting out with probably some chatterbaits, some rattle traps, moving baits, anything that's gonna move. Might switch over to some slow sinking stuff like some Senkos. We might even use some Guggen bait, trench hogs, or Mondo worms. Get it down on that bottom. Really not sure what to expect. I'm 3 hours from home right now, so anything could work. I don't have a lot of experience here this year. Pretty fired up about it though. It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is starting to poke through some of this fog, so I think as the day goes on, the fog's gonna burn off. Slight chance of rain, but I don't think we're gonna get much rain. So let's see if we can get some bass. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned and let's rip some lips, baby. First cast, right in the middle. Probably not gonna get a fish, but who knows? Man, that baby is vibrating hard. I think I'm gonna go over towards the sandbar and try there, just right off the bat. Well, Liz is hooked up with her first fish. Nice. Oh, I got one too. Hooked up. What do we got? Nice little bass on the chatterbait. Actually, he's pretty good for in here. Nice dark bass. Didn't really even hit. Liz got her first and so did I. Nice. Been here about 5 or 10 minutes, so not too bad. First fish of the day. Beautiful dark green fish. I'm gonna put him back, that way he can grow. It was kind of weird that thing didn't even hit real hard. Right now I've started with just a nice little Z-Man chatterbait. Oh, there was another hit right there. That was pretty cool. Started with a Z-Man chatterbait, and I've got a Zoom, not sure the exact size, probably a 4-inch fluke on the back of this. That way it gives it a little more action in the water. There's one. Another fish. Staying down a little bit. Oh, now he's up. There we go. Maybe they're on the weed lines a little more than I was expecting. I thought they'd be a little bit deeper today. Water's getting chillier. Right now it's about 66 degrees out. Tomorrow is October 1st, last day of September. We're out here getting them. Beautiful fish. Second one on the chatterbaits. Got a pretty good rhythm going on now. Just got to find a little bit bigger size and we'll be set. There's one coming at me. Turn the boat a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, he spit it. That was a good fish, probably at least a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds. Dang, we'll get back on them. The fish are a little bit slower than I was expecting today. I thought they'd be a lot more aggressive. The fish are kind of just hitting the backside of this bait. I've seen a few come up and tap on it, but they're just not grabbing that hook all the way. So I'm gonna fish it just a little bit slower and see if I can get that done. Ooh, there was a very nice hit. Just couldn't get that one to commit either. Hoping I can get one more to come off and grab that bait. Chatterbaits are a lot of fun to fish, but you can see right here that they can be difficult whenever there's grasses. They are somewhat weedless. They're a lot better than throwing something like a lipless crankbait that just dives straight into the grass. This is a little weedless, but it is difficult, but it's worth it. If the fish are biting on it, it's definitely worth throwing it. There's one. Knocked a bunch of slack in the line. Very nice largemouth. Dang, he's getting bigger out here. I mean, about 2 years ago, every fish in here was 12 inches. So I'm hoping in the next couple years that every fish out here is, you know, a few pounds. They did a kill a couple years back and try to reduce some of these weeds, but I just don't think it helped that much. but it stunted the fish a lot. That's a quality bass. I mean, that's a 14, 15-inch fish, but at least 1.5 pounds, I'd say. Very thick and very healthy, eating well. There he goes. There's a nice one. Right in these trees is always fun to fish. There's usually quite a few bass hiding in here. There we go. A little bit smaller size, but like I said, they like to hide in these trees a lot, and it makes good structure, good habitat for these bass. That way they can grow and feel safe, because I know there's pike in here. Pike don't hang out in the trees as much as a bass will. Pike will sit down in the grasses a lot. Kind of keeping my rod really high through here because of how much weeds there are. One thing that's nice about this bait, you put your pole down, it goes deeper, you hold it up, it stays a lot shallower. I love the fact that this bait can be manipulated like that, where other baits, they can be, but not as much. There's one. Another good bass. Turning me pretty hard, swimming at me. There he goes. Nice. Right under the boat. Very cool. Keep reeling in just a hair too far. They're sitting on this weed edge. See that hole in the side of the mouth? That's what's dangerous about the chatterbait, is sometimes you can lose them really easily. But these bass are sitting on this weed edge, or this weed line right here, and anytime that chatterbait's getting close, they're typically coming up and at least checking it out. Maybe not taking it all the way, but they're certainly going for it. There we go. This cannot be a big one. Yeah, he's pretty small, but we'll take it. I mean, he just didn't pull us hard. Knocked a ton of slack, and I don't know if the water's a hair warmer over here or maybe even a hair colder, but the fish are just a little more active over here, and they're bumping slack in the line anytime they're taking this chatterbait. Big difference in one side of the lake versus the other. It's incredible. There's one. That was weird. Oh, he come off. Hit the boat and then fell. That's all right. That was a weird strike. Hit it right on the edge of the weeds when I was starting to lift. Liz is hooked up with another nice one. That girl's killing it over there. She's had about 20 bites. There's one. Feels like a good one. It's a better fish. Got to keep a lot of pressure on. There he is. Right off the weed edge, there's a sandbar right in here. And kind of on a drop off as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun out here. The bite kind of slowed down a little bit later on in the morning, but still got on quite a few largemouth. Had tons and tons of bites, just was struggling to get some of them in the boat. But I'm glad that I got what I did. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all on another episode. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming, a lot more fishing, a lot more outdoor stuff. Catch you later. Peace.